What's up, everybody? My name is EmergencyTaco, and today is Valentine's Day. That's right, Valentine's Day. You know what that means, don't you? Of course you do. It means I'm bringing you a Call of Duty video because I have nothing better to do. So, in this video, you're going to see me playing on the map Loneliness. I will be using the gun Extreme Sadness. My final score is Crippling Depression, and my kill streaks are I am single. But that's besides the point. The point of this video will be to compare girlfriends and iPads. That's right, girlfriends and iPads. These two items have many similarities that are often overlooked. A major similarity, in fact, one of the most noticeable similarities are I don't have either one of these things. But we'll get to that. Today's video is going to be comprised of 3 sections. We are going to explore the similarities between a girlfriend and an iPad. We are going to explore reasons why an iPad is better than a girlfriend, and we are going to explore why a girlfriend is better than an iPad. So, I developed a list of all of these things with my other single friend, Ray, and we thought that I should share them with you. So let's get to it. What do you say? Starting off with the similarities. First similarity, people who have an iPad and people who have a girlfriend never stop talking about the fact that they have an iPad or a girlfriend. And people with iPads and girlfriends together just suck even more. Another thing, both of these things cost way too much money. To get an iPad that is worth a fuck, you have to spend upwards of $600 to $800 plus a monthly fee. To get a girlfriend and then keep that girlfriend, you probably have to spend upwards of $600 to $800, and you have to pay a different type of monthly fee, if you know what I mean. Another similarity is that both girlfriends and iPads can only accomplish a little bit of what my computer can accomplish. You know what I mean. I mean apps. iPads have apps, and girlfriends have the ability to yell at you whenever you do something wrong. Another similarity is both iPads and girlfriends become obsolete few months after buying them, and you want to get a new one. You want the new, shinier model, or you want the new one that isn't bitching at you constantly. A further similarity. It's embarrassing if you don't have the best one. You don't have the newest model of the iPad, and you don't have the best girlfriend. You feel like a total jackass when somebody who does have the best one walks in. Another similarity is that both of these things are only okay at performing leisurely tasks. The iPad isn't really a super powerful machine, despite what Apple wants you to think, and your girlfriend never really that great at performing her quote-unquote duties. I'm sure you know what duties means, but there's always that one thing that she just has no idea what the fuck she's doing in. I'm sure you understand. Another big similarity between iPads and girlfriends are, if they get viruses, you're fucked. Actually, if you catch it fast enough on the girlfriend, you're not fucked. Ever again, if you're smart. But with the iPad, you're pretty much fucked. Another similarity that often gets overlooked is it's always a lot more fun to fool around with one that isn't yours. I'm not going to explain that any further. I'm sure if you're even halfway intelligent, you get what I'm talking about. Another thing that I think is worth mentioning is that you're always really excited to get one, and then a few months after you got it, you realize you made a horrible decision, and you had a terrible lapse in judgment. And along with all of this, if you manage to get an iPad or a girlfriend, if you won't stop using it in public, everybody thinks you're a giant asshole. I know there's that one couple that you've met that no matter how much you're trying to talk to them, the guy won't stop playing with the apps. And I'm going to leave it at that. Now, the final two sort of go hand in hand. First of all, if everybody around you is getting one, then you want one more. It works both ways. And, along with that, you never want the shitty one. You never want the hand-me-down. If it's been used before, it's much less desirable. So that about concludes the similarities, so let's move on to why the iPad is better than the girlfriend. First off, in this category is an iPad will do whatever the fuck you want it to do, whenever the fuck you want it to do it, and it will never complain about not being in the mood. Also, along with that, you can stop when you're satisfied, and you don't have to worry about whether the iPad finished doing what it was doing. And now, to tie those two reasons together, your iPad will do whatever you want it to do, whenever you want it to do it, on any day of the month. And as a user, you never have to put up with any little 5-day hiatuses. Now, this next thing is going to tie in with the money thing I mentioned earlier up in the similarities category. If you get bored of your iPad, or tired of your iPad, you can at least sell it back and get a return on some of your original investment. That doesn't work with a girlfriend. Trust me. Slavery is illegal. This next one deals with defectives. If you get a defective iPad, it's very, very simple to get rid of it. You can either return it at the store, or you can throw it out the window, or use it as firewood, or a very expensive paperweight. With a girlfriend, you can't throw her out the window, and there's no store that you can return her to. She will just continue following you around until you die, or she gets sick of it and kills you, which is also die. Next, we have the fact that no matter what you search and look at on the internet, iPads will never say one bad word about it, because they don't have mouths. Not true with girls. Here's one for you guys out there who like to socialize. An iPad's family is actually interesting and useful. You've got the iPod, the iPhone, and the iMac. Just the whole Mac system is very, very interesting and useful. When it comes to girls, either their family hates you, or they are boring as fuck. Now, for the second to last thing, here's an important one. iPads will never break down and cry over stupid shit. You ever meet a girl who is like, oh my god, somebody ripped the head off my Little Pony doll. Ah, oh my god, how am I ever gonna go on with my life? And I'm like, you're a lying whore. Wanna know why I know you're lying? Because they don't have My Little Pony dolls in the kitchen. Sexism is a wonderful thing. And now, finally, I move on to the last and most important one. The iPad has an off switch and a mute button. Oh, it's wonderful to be able to just turn the sound off. But you can't do that to your girlfriend unless you want to go to jail for a very, very, very long time. So, that concludes our section of why the iPad is better than the girlfriend. Now, on to our third and shortest section, why the girlfriend is better than the iPad. First and foremost in this section, girlfriends can make sandwiches. I have never met an iPad that could make me a sandwich. If you find an iPad that has a sandwich making app, and I mean a sandwich making app where I can actually eat the sandwich, send it to me and I will be a happy guy. And last but not least, well actually, really the main merit of having a girlfriend is you can't get a blowjob from an iPad. I've tried, broken glass and blood everywhere. It was horrible. So that concludes it for my Valentine's Day video. If I offended you, I'm very sorry. Please try to understand it was just a joke, and I don't actually mean any of the things that I said. If you enjoyed the video though, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. Please leave a comment. Please send it around to your friends. And if you're a girl, back to the kitchen! That being said, I've been EmergencyTaco, and I am out.